Welcome guys, today we present to you the top 10 action games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Katekyo Hitman Reborn, an online game with a size of 1.6 GB, available on Android and iPhone, is an action RPG based on the manga anime Katekyo Hitman Reborn. This game introduces you to the original story of the manga series created by Akira Amano. Thus, you can relive the adventures of Suna Sawada and his friends. Although fans of the series will enjoy the story, the game focuses heavily on battles as it is an RPG and action game. The gameplay is similar to Naruto Ultimate Storm or Hunter x Hunter. Your character moves through vertically scrolling scenes as you try to defeat the enemies that dare stand in her way, before they can. Luckily for you, you can create a team of up to 3 heroes and switch between them at any time during the battles. Controls in Hitman Reborn are the same as usual in this type of beat-em-up. The virtual joystick is on the left, while the buttons are on the right. In addition to the basic attacks, each of your characters will be able to maneuver, use 3 abilities, and use a special attack after charging it by hitting enemies. Finally, Hitman Reborn is an RPG that brings the action of the original series to your Android device. It's an RPG that will captivate fans of this manga anime series with exciting beat-em-up battles, multiple game modes, and loads of characters. Zoz Final Hour, an online game with a size of 2.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Zoz Final Hour is a TPS for your extreme shooting delight. Zombie City, San Jaeger including you. 15 mercenaries infiltrate into the city to collect blood crystals, a mysterious matter which is worth hundreds of billions of dollars and carries the hope of salvation of the human race. You will only retreat with the condition of enough blood crystals. But watch your back, Merc. Zombies are not the biggest threat, humans are. Human or zombie, in San Jaeger death is a new start. Merc will revive as zombie after losing all blood. The thirst for blood is taking over your mind. As a zombie, all you want to do is to pursue the pure pleasure of hunting down human. It's time to kill. You can select solo mode and go it alone or duo mode and fight in pairs. Tread carefully. In the end, you will find that the game has high graphics and an excellent design. I highly recommend you to download and play it.
Get yourself treated as soon as possible.
Avatar Reckoning, an online game with a size of 1 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Avatar Reckoning is an MMORPG where you embark on a trip across space to Pandora, ready to dive into a game based on this saga by James Cameron. On this fictional planet, you'll meet the Na'vi, an alien species facing multiple threats. As you play, you'll get to experience iconic scenes from one of the highest-grossing franchises in film history. Avatar Reckoning offers spectacular animation and 3D graphics developed with Unreal Engine 4 technology. Bear in mind that the demands of this engine require a powerful smartphone for the game to run smoothly. That said, this realism makes the game so incredibly immersive. Before you begin, you can customize your Na'vi character. Once you've completed this step, you can start exploring Pandora and go on adventures. But be careful because as you discover new areas of the map, you'll also encounter enemies and enter into intense fights. Avatar Reckoning immerses you in the Avatar universe, where you can go on new adventures in which the Na'vi, humans, and monsters face each other in ruthless battles. Use your weapons to your advantage as you complete missions and make your way through each area of Pandora. When all is said and done, the survival of this alien species is in your hands. Metal Slug Code J, an online game with a size of 2 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Metal Slug Code J is the new adventure arcade game belonging to this mythical saga that has been so successful since its launch in the 90s. The gameplay is always a highlight in the games of this family, and this will allow you to have a great time while trying to overcome each level. However, as you earn points, you will be able to unlock many iconic characters of the franchise, and new weapons to kill the most demanding enemies. This mobile version has been creatively developed. There are many maps, a good game system and high graphics. Valhalla Rising, an online game with a size of 164 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Valhalla Rising is an MMORPG where you go back in time to travel to worlds representing Norse mythology. Here, surrounded by a whole host of beings, your job is to upgrade your fighter's abilities to reach the god's kingdom before your opponents. The peace of the universe is in danger, so you have to pay attention if you want to protect your clan's interests. Thanks to the numerous attacks that your heroes can carry out, you can wage exciting battles with rival armies. Bravery is essential if you want to impose your authority on every corner of the map. In Valhalla Rising, there are spectacular 3D graphics that have been designed with Unreal Engine 4. Has spectacular graphics and a wide range of attacks that you can combine to attack your enemies. Improving the power of your fighters is really important if you aspire to conquer this magic universe. Iron Hero 2, an offline game with a size of 300 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Its story is about the hero Iron Man. There are many stages to fight the gangsters, and it gets difficult as you progress in the game. You have a lot of Iron Man's skills and abilities that you unlock as you advance in the game. In Iron Hero 2, you can use the equipment on your shield to attack the enemies. You can shoot lasers or electrostatic discharge to control them. Also, you can launch missiles from the shield. Train your superhero in fighting skills. Collect coins to unlock new perks. The game is really worth a try. The King of Fighters AllStar, an online game with a size of 3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. The King of Fighters AllStar is a beat-em-up with hints of an RPG that puts you in control dozens of characters from the King of Fighters KOF saga. To start off, you get to choose between Terry Bogard, Ryo Sakazaki and Kyo Kusanagi. But, as you continue playing, you can unlock a bunch of new characters that'll become part of your team. The story mode of the King of Fighters AllStar is divided into a series of interconnected levels. It includes more than 20 chapters that can help you discover the story that's unfolding around you. Keep in mind that in each of the levels, you have to face other enemies and at least one boss. The King of Fighters AllStar is an excellent action game. It includes an overwhelming amount of characters and an outstanding graphics section. This is a spectacular game, which gathers almost all the characters of one of the most famous fighting sagas of all time. Tower of Fantasy, and multiplayer game with a size of 9 GB, available on Android and iPhone. An open-world, anime and action game similar to Genshin Impact, with high graphics and excellent design, and its story is different. The story of the game is about the lack of resources in the land and migration to new planets. You must complete tasks and raise the level. You will collect resources, meet friends and delve into the story of the game. There are many characters and each character has different skills. The game supports the control hand. I advise you to download it.
Collecting geological samples.
That's enough data samples. Good work.
Come back and I'll show you what the other places look like.
You should never trust someone too easily.
Pascals Wager, an online game with a size of 2.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. An unprecedented hardcore Soulsborne-like title on mobile, Pascals Wager delivers an immersive, action-fueled console-quality game to be experienced anytime and anywhere. Pascals Wager is a dark fantasy-style action role-playing game in which players take on the roles of 4 diverse characters who embark on an adventure in a world shrouded in a dark mist looking for the truth behind the light. Players will be traveling through the mysterious lands of Solas, visiting a variety of incredibly detailed locales, all the while exploring the dangerous environments surrounding them. Each location is full of incredible secrets, hidden mysteries and interesting stories, creating an immersive experience to get lost in. With a multi-layered approach to the world, they provide a sense of adventure as you wander around Solas in search of the truth. The game has a great story and an epic soundtrack and supports the controller. I highly recommend you to download it.
That's not a good sign.
Dynasty Warriors, a 3 GB multiplayer game, available on Android and iPhone. A famous action, fighting and RPG game. The events of the game are about the Three Kingdoms period in the ancient state of China. You must choose your character and fight within the game. You have special weapons and skills. The nice thing about the game is that you can combine fighting icons to make different attacks. And you can notice it through the map of the icons under the screen. There are many stages and levels, and a lot of warriors to switch between them. In the end you will see the game has high graphics and a fun fighting style.